Hey y'all, this is Rhonda from JadoreLeCrochet. Hope you guys are having a super fantastic evening. What's up? How are you guys doing? I hope everybody is having a wonderful evening. I know it's been a minute since I've been on here. I think it's been about 2 weeks, maybe about 3 weeks now since I've made a video. And so let me catch you guys up with what's been going on with me. Um, First thing is, since I last did my last video, I've been out of commission for about 2 weeks because I pulled a muscle in my back, and I'm really just getting back to my normal self and being able to move around like I want to about 2 or 3 days ago. So that's been one thing. The other thing is, if I have not shared with you guys, then I homeschool my kids. So I am the mother of six, three of them still at home, and I homeschool all three of them. So that takes up a great deal of my time. So you can just imagine I was in a lot of pain the last few weeks, and so trying to sit up and homeschool my babies and then do the mama thing, and then I was hurting. I couldn't hardly move. There was a few days where I was just, oh my gosh, guys, when I tell you my back was hurt, I was hurt, okay? And so, which didn't go over quite well because, as I shared with you before, my husband is also has a condition that he suffers from a lot of pain. So we were both in pain. Um, and so it was a little bit tough. So that's part of the reason why I haven't been on camera to make a video. I have been crocheting, um, and I finished a couple of pieces, and I want to share those with you. Also, we went out today. My oldest birth son had birthday today. He turned 10 years old. So we went to celebrate his birthday. We went and to see the movie Star Wars. It was great. Oh my God. Took me back to my childhood, y'all. Yes, it did. So if you guys have not gone to see Star Wars, yes, you need to go see it. Star Wars The Awakening. It was good. All of my Star Wars fans out there, because I know I got some Star Wars fans, in YouTube land. And so if y'all have not seen Star Wars, yeah, I need y'all to go see that. Go. It's worth it. Yes. I say it's worth it. Go. Yes. Okay. Anyways, I'm just joking, guys. Now, but yeah, it was a good movie. And then we went out to eat, and so I'm just getting back home. Well, I've been home about an hour or so now, but I wanted to go ahead and make a video for you guys before I got undressed and everything like that. So now let's talk about what I've been doing in my crochet. Remember the top that I told you I was working on, original design? I finished it. I finished it. I finished it. It's an off-shoulder top, okay? I call it my cold shoulder top. I was going to put this on the mannequin so you guys could see it. However, you still cannot get the full effect on the mannequin because my mannequin does not have arms. So I have some pictures of me wearing the top, and I will insert the pictures in this video. Okay, so about the yarn choice. What I use for this top is Premier Yarn Cotton Flare. This is 52% cotton, 48% acrylic yarn. It's a yarn weight number 2. The ball comes in 3.5 ounces. It's 317 yards per ball. And for this top, for my size, I use 3 and about 3/4 balls of this yarn. So that wasn't really a lot of yarn because for that top. Is actually, I thought I was going to use more than that, but I am about a 2X, well, 2X, not about. So I used 3 3/4 skeins of the cotton flare to complete this top. And you can see it has sleeves, and then this is an open. This kind of comes off the shoulder. Then it had the straps, and it kind of looks like little bows um, all over the top. And did I finished the bottom so that it would look uniform all the way down. Absolutely love it. Super cute. Um, this one uh, was very fun to make because this again was one that I just just put it together, and I had an idea what I wanted to do. I saw a picture of, again, yeah, me and my pictures of seeing things, but I saw a picture of a off shoulder with a strap and then open shoulder top, and I was like, oh, that's cute. Let me make one. So I did. And unfortunately, do I have a picture of that top? I don't think I do, but I don't think I don't have a picture of it. But anyways, finished that. So that's completed. I do have another picture of, remember the warm winter's night outfit that I did a picture of in one of my previous videos, where I recently wore that outfit to my daughter's um, college graduation reception, and I took some pictures of me wearing that. So I will insert some pictures of that here. The next thing is I am currently working on a vest, and this is one side of the back of the vest, and I'm doing it in, this yarn is Red Heart with Love in the color Aran, and it's basically single crochets with the shoulders are done with the J hook, and then the body of it is done with a 9mm N or M, depending on where you purchase them at, hook. So that I've gotten part of one back panel done. This is the second piece of the back that I've got done so far. So I got to finish that up. And I have plans to, I'm trying to decide. I have some more of this Red Heart with Love yarn. And I'm really liking it for my winter pieces because it's really, really soft. And I love the stitch definition of that yarn for my winter pieces. But I have an idea that I've been kind of playing around with for a sweater. And I haven't started yet, but I think I might after I finish this vest. Or I may go ahead on and start it. I don't know. But been thinking about that. And oh, the outfit that I have on. Yes, honey, this is one that I just finished recently. This is a vintage pattern that I purchased from Etsy that I had to alter, of course, to fit the plus size diva, me, you know, that I am. But the pattern is called Ruffle Crochet Dress, and I purchased this on Etsy. I don't know if you can really, yeah. that's the picture of the dress. I know it's in black and white. If I can find the colored picture for it, I probably can just pull it up and I'll insert a picture of the pattern so you guys can see the picture on the pattern. But however, let me stand up so you all can see this dress on me. Let's see if I can. Okay. Yeah. And I will insert pictures as well of me wearing this dress today. But I accented it with a stretch black belt. Um, there is the same ruffle around the bottom of the dress that's on the sleeve. V-neck collar. It's not lined. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. It's not lined, but I have on tights, not tights, leggings under it, and a camisole as well for the top. But oh my gosh, this is done in Red Heart with Love, also in the color Peacock. And I used, how much did I use? How much yarn did I use for this? I bought 6. I used about 5 skeins. I had some 5.5 or so. Let me see. Yeah, about 5.25 skeins is what I used for this dress. Now, if you guys are interested in trying out this pattern for yourself, I will put the link to the original pattern below, but I am going to tell you the original pattern does call for a number 3 weight yarn. I used a heavy 4 weight yarn, which is Red Heart with Love, because I knew the pattern is not written in plus size, okay? So one, I didn't want this. I wanted it to be a warm dress for the winter. So that's why I chose the Red Heart with Love yarn to do it in. And I knew that the yarn was much thicker than what the pattern called for, which meant that it would be less adjusting that I would have to do to the pattern for it to fit me. And I did have to do quite a bit of adjusting, but I was able to adjust it in such that okay, what I'm trying to say is I had to put my own touch to it for it to come out the way I need to do to fit my body, okay? So I kind of veered away from the pattern a little bit as far as the fitting of the piece when I was constructing the piece. It's made in one piece. So it's made top down. There's no seaming or anything that you have to do to make this dress, which is absolutely cool. So which made resizing it much, much easier. I used a J hook for the majority of it, and then I dropped down to an H to do the fitting in the waist. And then I finished up again with the J for the rest of the piece. So I love it. And let me tell you, I had made this dress. I finished it about, I don't know, 2, 3 days ago. And it was hanging on my mannequin. And my husband, he was like, "Oh, baby, that's cute." And I was like, "Thank you." So I knew I was going to wear it out today for my baby's birthday. And so this morning when I got up, I was trying to figure out what I was going to wear under it. Was I the color scheme, because I thought I was going to do brown and wear brown accessories, but I decided on doing the black and silver to go with it. And so my husband had come in the room when I was when I was removing the dress, because I tried it on and I took it off. He was like, "I want to see you in it." And I was like, "No, you can't see it yet," because I didn't want him to see me until I was all put together and I had my cute face on, and your girl had, what I'm saying. I just wanted to surprise him and make him think like, that's my boo. Yes, but anyways, I'm being silly. But he had to go to work, so to make a long story short, we were meeting him at the mall to go see the movie. So we had gotten there, and I met my daughter and her boyfriend. They came with us to celebrate my baby's birthday. And so when my husband came up, he looked at me. He was like, "Oh my God, baby, you look so beautiful." And it made me feel so good. I mean, every woman loves to get complimented, but it just made my heart overflow when my husband saw me today. And he was like, "Oh my God." He was like, "Oh my God, my heart is just beating. You are so pretty." And it was just like he had seen me for the first time. He was like, "Baby, that dress looks awesome on you." So yeah, my head swelled up a little bit because my man was like, "Girl, you look good." And it's not that he does not compliment me, and he compliments me all the time, even when I don't have makeup on or any of that. It was just kind of cool to see his reaction because he had not seen me in the dress, and he's been trying to kind of sneak, because every time I would try it on while I was making it, make sure it was fitting right, where I need to make adjustments, he was like looking, and I was like, "Can you stop, please? I don't want you to see this, okay? I'm trying to do my thing, and I want to surprise you so you can get to be surprised." And he kept trying. He kept trying to get a look at me in this dress, and I was like, "No, not happening." So, anyways, I am so pleased with the way the dress came out. The fit is perfect. It fits me like a glove, and you'll see in the pictures, because I'm gonna put pictures up of this. That's all that I have for you guys. Oh, the Loom Knitting project. Yeah. The boys have not finished the scarf. Okay. I actually think it's still sitting down here in the basket. They have not worked on it since I showed you the last video. So I'm thinking that they may be pulling my leg that they're going to finish this. I'm going to ask them tomorrow if they are going to finish this Loom Knitting scarf. Otherwise, I guess Mom will just have to finish it up for them. And that's cool. I'm fine with doing that. I just, I don't want to, I want them to do crafts, but I want them to do them as they want to do them. I don't want it to be forced upon them, because I want them to enjoy it. So if they take a while to come back to it, then that's okay. We can practice with it, and then we'll move forward from there. My son, the one that had the birthday today, his name is Dazik, by the way. He wants to learn to do needlepoint. So I will be taking him to the store tomorrow to see what we can find, some beginning needlepoint projects to see. He likes sewing. He kind of got bit by the sewing bug. And he's been like, if okay, my kids play dress up a lot or whatever, and they have costumes and stuff like that. So if their costume needs some repair, he goes and pulls out the needle and thread, and he's sewing up the costume. He's sewed up his teddy bear and stuff like that. So he's been saying that he wants some fun sewing projects. And so for school, I have a treasure box, and one of the items in the treasure box was a sewing kit that I found at Michael's, where you could make a felt bumblebee, and they had the needle and thread and all that in there. And he happened to get that out of the treasure box when he earned enough stickers for being good in school. Yeah. Okay. So yes, I homeschool, and yes, I have to treat the kiddies when they do good. So the kiddos, not the kitties. Um, so he really loved that project, and he was asking me to get some more sewing projects for him to do. So I have a sneaky feeling, guys, that my son is going to be wanting a sewing machine, and I have one because I used to sew. Um, but I have not really done a whole lot of sewing um, since I was in school. So I've done a little few pieces, like I've done linings and put in some crochet bags and stuff like that. But I haven't made any clothes in a very, very long time. But if he really, really shows an interest in sewing, then we'll see. You may see some sewing projects on here eventually if my son really shows an interest in it or whatever, what have you. But that's it. I'm rambling now. So I will talk to you guys soon. I hope everyone is enjoying